Hello and welcome to the Nick Dinsmore YouTube channel. Please subscribe, comment, share, and give us a thumbs up. Follow former WWE superstar Eugene Nick Dinsmore on social media. Check out nickdinsmore.com.
Right now we got action scheduled. Let's go to ringside. Introducing first, weighing in at 204 pounds from Russia, Rasputen. And his tag team partner, 206 pounds from New Albany, Indiana, Chris Alexander. Their opponents, weighing in at 208 pounds, the Ohio Valley Light Heavyweight Champion, Smooth Johnny Spade. And at 196 pounds from the good old USA, the American Eagle. Joe Wheeler out here is our referee, calling for one man off of each team right now. JC, this is a wild show we got scheduled.
Oh, there is plenty of action today in the program, including that big match. It's the first time I believe I have ever seen Trailer Park Trash face the Damager one-on-one since I've been in OVW. But these four gentlemen in the ring right now have made a tremendous name for themselves in the light heavyweight category. And as a matter of fact, it's a little preview of a situation we're going to see this Tuesday night at St. Teresa's Gym when the OVW Light Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. It'll be Spade defending against Rasputen.
Yeah, I was going to say Rasputen has really made quite a few advancements here over the last couple of weeks, and he's making quite a showing for himself to the OVW. They're giving him this light heavyweight shot.
Well, when you're at the situation in your career where these four men are right now, every bit of confidence that you get helps you out. Every bit of confidence that you get makes you that much more ring aware, and I think that's what these young men need at this point now, is just more experience.
Well, right now Chris Alexander is aware that he's getting a snot beat out of Smooth Johnny and the American Eagle. A quick cover, Joe Wheeler down for the count, but only the 2 count.
I think American Eagle was on one side doing the shake and bake, and Johnny Spade on the other side doing the shake, rattle, and roll. And speaking of shaking, baking, rattling, and rolling, boy, we are going to have some a little bit later on in the program, too, when we see that three-way situation. Conway, Dinsmore, and Damager has now been turned into a four-way situation. Trailer Park Trash interjected himself last Tuesday night at St. Teresa's, and we're going to see footage of that later on in the program.
Of course, Rip Rogers is going to be here. You never know what in the wide world of sports is going to come out of his mouth. But the one thing I want to touch base on there, a quick 2 count from Joe Wheeler. The other night at St. Therese, I mean, did Kenny Bolin make enough of a buffoon out of himself? He come out there wearing a Miami Dolphins uniform and a disguise, a beard down to his, well, what an idiot.
Well, there was a restraining order against him, obviously, and he still managed to sneak in there in that disguise. I think even blew past the turnstile without buying a ticket, wearing a jersey big enough for the entire team of the Miami Dolphins. But if I'd have got a hold of him, I chased him all the way halfway down East Kentucky, and if I'd have got a hold of him, look at this, Hurricane Rana right on the head, and a frog splash by Smooth Johnny Spade, and Joe Wheeler is saying, wait a minute, you're not the legal man, Spade, get the heck out of the ring, and that gave Chris Alexander the opening to put the boot in the back of the Eagle's head. There was no tag on that switch.
Not at all. Chris rolls Rasputen out. He takes over against the Eagle. Of course, we know the problem he's had over the last few months with the American Eagle. Right now, choking him over that rope, Joe Wheeler distracted by trying to put Smooth Johnny out of the ring. Right now, he's over in Chris Alexander's face, reprimanding him for it. Sets him up for the right across the ring. Drops him off, kissing canvas face first. Man, the Eagle, wow.
Well, you know, there's been a lot of debate over the years in this sport as to whether one referee is enough in a tag team contest, and especially when you got four guys out there as quick as these young men. I don't think one referee can keep up with everybody. It's not his fault. There's a count of 2, and Eagle comes out of it.
The double clothesline sending the American Eagle reeling right now. Rasputen down there choking him for all he's worth. Joe Wheeler's got the 5 count. Of course, Rasputen knows he can take all the way up to 4.5 if he needs to. Smooth Johnny desperately like to get in to help his partner.
Wait a minute. Once again, Alexander, while the referee's back is Johnny Spade, trying to help his situation, is doing more harm than good. When he comes in, the referee puts him out. Alexander and Rasputen, let's be honest, a little bit better at cheating than is Johnny Spade or the American Eagle.
Sets the Eagle up for the right across the ring, comes off, big backdrop. Oh my goodness, almost hit the lights up there. Rasputen with the quick cover. Joe Wheeler down the 2 count. Smooth Johnny was on his way in to break the hold if need be, but the American Eagle not quite stunned enough yet for Rasputen to get a fall.
Those television lights got to be 14, 15 feet in the air, and his feet came within grazing distance, did the American Eagles. You know, I got to mention, while we have the opportunity to tell the folks, the Louisville Gardens Extravaganza on August 17th, shaping up to be a tremendous, tremendous card from top to bottom, and we are going to have some news next week on a couple of the big main events for that program I think the people are really going to be excited about. So tune in next week to OVW right here on television for more news about the extravaganza at the Louisville Gardens, August 17th, the showcase of OVW wrestling.
Suplex on the American Eagle. Chris Alexander saying this ought to be the 3 count. Goes down. 1, 2. No, Eagle out from underneath of that. And Chris Alexander, of course, getting in Joe Wheeler's face, thinking that he didn't have the 3 count fast enough.
You know, the Alexander is a fascinating kid, and I've got to tell you that for all of the smoke that he blows about how great he is and all of the pouting that he does and the fact that he won't exactly stick to the rules in a wrestling match, this kid's a fascinating kid. He's a bright kid. He's an imaginative kid. He's got a lot of different hobbies and outside interests. And I've been surprised at the amount of dedication he puts into everything that he does. Not only this business, but everything else as he goes to the top, and he's going to risk it all, and he misses. Nobody home on the splash from the top rope.
The American Eagle out of the way at the last second. Chris Alexander reeling from the shot he gave himself. Smooth Johnny trying to get the American Eagle going, get him over into his corner. Smooth Johnny trying to get in, and Rasputen trying to get in to help Chris Alexander.
This
makes the tag.
It could have gone either way. It went both ways, and Spade is in, and he's fresh. And down goes Alexander, down goes Rasputen, and Smooth Johnny Spade is taken off.
The right across the ring for Rasputen after the spine buster on Chris Alexander. Smooth Johnny back over to Rasputen. Both of them the legal men in the ring. The right across, ducks under the clothesline. A boot to the, DDT on Smooth Johnny. Rasputen with a quick DDT, hooks him up. That's it.
He got him. Rasputen has defeated the OVW Light Heavyweight Champion Smooth Johnny Spade in a tag team situation. Will he be able to do it Tuesday night with the belt on the line?
This is all the kind of great action you see anytime OVW comes to your town. Check out OVW on tour.
Please subscribe, comment, share, and give us a thumbs up. Follow former WWE superstar Eugene Nick Dinsmore on social media. Check out nickdinsmore.com.